To show you how to use a really handy program for when you're trying to transcribe from a recorded interview and you need some controls to start, stop, and step back 5 seconds. So to do that, we're going to download the software program called Express Scribe Transcription Software, free version. And since this is a non-commercial project I'm working on, I'll click Certify this program is being used for non-commercial home use only. It will open up the main window, and then you'll simply click File, Load Dictation File. In this case, I'm going to load up the interview from my buddy Johnny Weiss, and it takes a couple seconds for that to load up. When it is loaded, I will select it, and we can play the interview so you can hear how it sounds and how the controls work. So in this case, we've got the interview loaded up, and I'm going to take the slider bar in the lower right part of that window, slide it to about the 20-minute mark. We can't get quite there, but you can use the rewind button to get right to the spot that you prefer to get. You can also use a fast forward button again, similarly, to get to the spot that you want to be at. And then I'm going to play the interview for you at 100% of the normal speed so you can see what it sounds like when you are listening at normal speed.
Do you remember when you first saw your first PV panel?
Yeah, my first PV panel was part of a program that Steve McCarney and Ken Olson and I did. We were teaching at the in conjunction with Colorado Mountain College.
Okay, so I'm going to try to transcribe that part of the interview, but to help out, I'm going to slow the speed down to 60% using this handy slider just above the play button. And I'm now at 60% of the speed, and I am again going to use the rewind button to position the interview right where I asked Johnny about his first PV panel, and then I'm going to try to type and keep up here in a Word document that I have opened on the right hand side of the screen. And I won't be able to keep up entirely, but I'll show you how to program start, stop, and step back 5-second button, and I'm going to start and try to type, and you'll see what will happen. But it's slowed down 60%, so let's see what happens.
Do you remember when you first saw your first PV panel?
Yeah, my first PV panel was part of a program that Steve McCarney and Ken Olson and I did. We were teaching at
Now you can see I've already fallen behind. So to fix that, what you'll do is go to the Express Scribe menu, click Preferences, click Hotkeys. I'm going to delete all of the hotkeys they have because they really don't work for me. You should probably do the same. And then I'm going to add a few hotkeys. Now the hotkeys I'm going to add will be those that are really close to my return button. On my keyboard, you'll see the keys just above it are ones you rarely use when you type. I'm going to program that / to step back 5 seconds. I'm going to program the right bracket key to stop the audio and the left bracket key to start the audio. So that's the key sequences. And to do that, you just click on Add, click Change, and then you'll click the key in question. In this case, I'm going to take the / key and I'm going to press it. And now I'm going to use the drop-down menu to select step back 5 seconds and then click OK. I'll next add the right bracket key by pressing that key, the right bracket key, and then I will select the stop command and click OK. And finally, I'll add one last key, which is the left bracket key, which I'll press now. And then from the drop-down menu, I will choose the command play. Click OK, click OK once again, and now I have those hotkeys programmed. So I'm again going to scroll back to the beginning of the interview. Okay, I'm going to start playing it, and then I'll keep typing, and when I fall behind, I will just hit the stop button. I will then hit the start button when I've caught up, and then which will be the left bracket key. And then if I fall behind a lot where I need to listen to the last 5 seconds, I'll hit the front / or the /, which will step it back 5 seconds. So let me try that right now.
Do you remember when you first saw your first PV panel?
Yeah, my first PV panel was part of a program that Steve
Slowing it
McCartney and
down.
Ken Olson and I did. We were teaching at the in 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 conjunction with Colorado Mountain College. We were excited about
Okay, I've already fallen
photovoltaics.
behind, so I'm going to stop. It was Steve McCartney, Ken Olson, and we were teaching in conjunction with Colorado Mountain College. Okay, and then I'll start it again by hitting the left bracket key, which, just to remind everybody, that I've programmed the keys as you see here. Just above my return key, I've got the step back 5-second key, the start and the stop key. So I'm going to start it by hitting that left bracket key.
And it was Dr. Richard Comp who came out and did a hands-on workshops where we built small little photovoltaic chargers.
Stop it. Dr. Richard Comp that came out and did, and let me just rewind by clicking that front slash key and play.
Came out of Mountain College. We were excited about a program that Steve McCartney and Ken Olson and I did. We were teaching at the...
So I'll stop it again. So that gives you an idea of how you can transcribe and use those keyboard shortcuts. Again, this is the sequence I programmed. Your keyboard is likely different, so choose keys that you rarely use that are convenient for you to hit to step back 5 seconds, start and stop, and that should be all you need to know. Thanks so much for listening, and email me or call me if I can be of any further help.